Hey everybody, sorry for the delay. I'm back with another YouTube video. I won't go into too much detail, but I was going through some stuff and I just want to apologise that I wasn't able to upload. I did my best to upload as soon as I could, and I hope that, well, you'll stay, you'll watch. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So, for today's video, we will be rescuing these miniatures from eBay. Now I'm just going to find myself a tub to work in. As always, for stripping the miniatures, you want to make sure you've got some latex gloves. You want whatever you're going to strip them with, so in this case it is acetone, and a toothbrush head. So you're going to start by stripping the miniatures. Pour that in there. Just going to plonk them in, make sure they're fully submerged. And what I'm going to do, I get to do the boring part. I'm going to sit, I'm going to wait for these to finish stripping, decomposing. I'm going to let the panel wipe do its thing. Then I'm going to brush it off of you guys and we'll continue rescuing the miniatures. So as you can see, the paint has already started to strip off and we're just going to start scrubbing it. So, judging by this, the paint was not put on too heavily. As you can see, that's been in there for about 2 minutes. It has warped the knife slightly and it's just eaten that paint straight off of it. So I'm going to strip the rest of these miniatures. I'll show you guys one more. We're going to use this guy. Just make sure you don't drink any panel wipe or acetone, as it's not very good for you. So this guy, he needs a bit longer, but I shall see you all in 5 minutes. As you can see, we've stripped the paint off the miniature. Now we are going to attach them to some very lovely necromunda bases. Up next, what we're going to do is we're going to be priming the miniatures black and then xenophil with white scar. I shall catch you all in a second. So what we're going to do is, I'm thinking for the cloaks, we're going to do them box art. So we're going to put black back on there, but it's going to be watered down black. And I'm thinking, once the black is done, we could add the greys. So I'm thinking if we water down some Eshin grey, get the highlights with that. Obviously, once we've done that, we can edge highlight with Celestia, or we'll just see how it goes. So I think this black base coat is quite nice. It's thin, it's subtle, it will allow us to build up on top of it. I'm going to base coat the other ones with the black and we'll continue from there. So next I think we're going to get some Scame Blight Dinch. And obviously when you use your paints, especially with base coating, layering, what you want to do is you want to water it down. Because if it's too thick, then it can become chalky and it might not go where you want it to. And obviously if paint's too thick, it'll get rid of details. So we're going to pile up some greys and add some depth. Just like so. I think what's next for the painting is the trousers. So I believe the trousers we should do blue. I'm going to start basing with some Night Lords, and then we're going to follow up with highlights of Shadow, Frostveil, etc. We're going to just build up some nice blues. As you can see, we've got some blues and turquoises. I'm thinking if we get a nice bright blue, highlight it up, then that'll be the blues done, as well as the grey cloak. Up next, we're going to start by getting some browns. I don't want to do the browns too dark, but I'm going to start by putting go for brown, and we're going to wash it. I reckon that'll add a nice shadowy effect. We could perhaps add maybe some villainy inks. I quite like villainy inks. So I actually picked these up for about £1 a model, which isn't too bad as far as metal minis go. These are Juvies, if I remember correctly. Then, yeah. I think next we're going to get some decrepit filth and wash out on the browns. I believe for the skin I might try some of the John Blanche paints. I believe if I use Iceborne, if I water down Iceborne, I could use that as a wash over it. Then I might use Sky Shard and Padded Witch Flesh to bring out more colour, since the Delaguay gang are... Since they are quite pale skinned, though I don't have much experience painting pale skin. So I reckon if I mix these 4 colours, I'll see what I can do. So after putting on some of that paint, I find the flesh is nice and pinky and pale. I'm thinking we don't wash it, and I see how this skyline paint works, but I'll have to let you know. So that blob there is the Sky Shard paint, sorry. I think I might do a very light wash with Rakkar Flesh and then slowly build that up. Sorry, my Reikland Flesh shade, not Rakkar Flesh. That is my apologies, it's because it's right in front of me. As you can see, I've done some nice pale flesh and the figure is starting to come along quite nicely. I think next it'll be the weapons and then the accessories such as the goggles, the base, booklets, etc. Up next is the goggles. I'm just going to, instead of using black, I'm going to use grey, and one of them's got like a hood, bit of hair. I'm going to do that grey as well. Out the goggles carefully. I spent a long time on this skin. I believe with the guns I should highlight with a lighter green, possibly moot green. Then I've decided for this ganger, his gun's going to be red. I think the robe's gold we're going to do with Retributor armour and add a trim. As you can see, the only thing left to do now is the bases. What I'm thinking for the bases is the standard rusty base, so that will be silver alongside typhus corrosion with a bit of riser rust. And there we have it, everyone. That is the Juvies restored and painted to their glory. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you can, leave a like, comment, and honestly, it'd mean a lot to me. Just like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next. In any case, I wish you all the best and take care.